Hello there, Libra, and welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing your love reading for the first half of August. So this reading will be good until about August 15th. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's first check out what are the overall energies in your romantic love life. They want me to cut them again. Okay, we'll shuffle. For some reason, they're really wanting to talk. Libra, what's going on? Okay, your overall energy. Time for a nap. This is an energy of just, I'm getting the sense that, just sitting back and waiting. There's something that you may need to reflect on about a certain relationship or patterns that you see in your relationships, but there's just a sense of taking a time out. Really interesting. Okay, and then we have regeneration. So, oh my goodness. And then on the bottom, we have milk and honey, which is the 10 of cups and a leg up. And truth be told. Okay, so Libra, there is possibly somebody that you're separated from. I think you've had this message quite a bit lately. And with the regeneration card, that's why I'm saying that. There's some relationship here that is wanting, there's an energy of it wanting to reunite or at least have a chance at getting a second chance, another go around. But it's not right here yet. There's still a little time that is needed before this energy of regeneration really comes in. And what you have to realize is that I think you're ready for whatever may happen next in this relationship, but the person that you're dealing with is not quite there. So maybe they have some other soul lessons that they need to learn, or they need to progress in some way. There's something that they may need to release, or there may be something that they need to bring into their life before they'll be ready to be with you. But with the 10 of cups on the bottom, it does mean that it's a true soulmate connection. It is something that at the soul level makes you and this other person happy. Now, they may not be expressing that right now, but this is a message from Spirit that your job right now is just to kind of sit back and wait and allow this other person to do whatever it is that they need to do, whether it's releasing something or making progress in something. They just need more time, and the universe wants you to know that they're giving this other person some type of leg up. They're trying to help this person either come into the realization that you are their 10 of cups, or the realization that there's something in their life that they need to give up, whether that's a habit, another relationship, a job, whatever it is, something that they need to cut out of their life. And they're either trying to cut that out, or they're getting close to realizing that they need to, because we have truth be told. There is a truth here that you may not know, or this person is needing to learn. And it could be a truth about themselves that they need to learn, or they may be wanting to share a truth with you. And then underneath that, we have round and round. I think you've been around and around with this person. It's almost like history is repeating itself, except that I really do get a sense that you have learned whatever soul lessons you need to learn. Like, you have made the progress. You have taken the time to reflect on this relationship. You've learned something. It's just that this other person is in the process of learning. I don't think it's like they're never going to learn the lesson. It's like they're still in the progress. And it's kind of like the universe is saying, hey, we got your back. Your job right now is just take a nap. And when you wake up, like, a nap is not a full night's sleep, right? or hibernating. A nap is a short time out, and it's kind of like this regeneration, or this person is going to come up to your level, your vibration, or learn their lesson in a short amount of time, because it's just take a nap. Just take a nap, and then this will happen. Okay, so let's see where you are right now. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is about learning something new. We had truth be told underneath there. It's about learning something new, getting some new information. It can also be a new offer. So it could be a new offer from this person. And we are going to clarify these. So let's see what is in your obstacle or resistance. King of Wands. This just keeps coming out. The King of Wands is somebody that knows what they really, really want and then goes after it. Now, this is in your resistance position. So to me, it's like, it's turned upside down. You're dealing with somebody that either doesn't know what they really, really want yet, okay, or they are not yet ready to come and do whatever it takes to be with you, Libra, right? They're hesitating for some reason. They haven't come into this true power, because the King of Wands has a lot of power. They haven't quite mastered everything. Okay, they might be like a Knight of Wands right now. I almost said Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is really slow. This person is slow. They're moving slowly. But it is about, once they step into this power, they're going to come in very quickly, because the wands are fast action. This is also Wands energy, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It's the energy of the card of somebody that really knows what they want and then comes in and, it gets it. They get the job done. That's what a King of Wands does. They get the job done. They figure out what it is they want, and then they get it. Okay, so in the end, oh my goodness, look at all of this major arcana. Okay, on the bottom you have the World. So this is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of the next. So remember, we had round and round on the bottom. It's like you are going to end this chapter. And I think right now you may be separated from this person. But look at what you have in the future. You have strength. And I really feel like you're gaining inner strength. And for some reason, I have never really gotten this sense from this card before. The lion and the girl are like embracing each other. I almost get the sense that once you come back into union, or this person comes back around, like the two of you have this inner strength as a couple. Like whatever you have gone through with this person or as a couple, that you went through it in order to gain some true inner strength in a new way that you never had before. Really interesting energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, so you have the World stepping into a new chapter full of healing. Four of Pentacles, which is kind of like the wedding card, having the four corners of a house, the four legs of a table, true stability in a relationship. Page of Swords, they could be kind of spying on you or trying to gather information about you, but also because we had the Truth Be Told card underneath here, right? I think they're going to come in and give you some truth. They're going to share something with you, and I think it has something to do with that they truly miss you. With the Five of Pentacles, they feel lost without you. It's kind of like they're in this, swampy kind of lakey river piece of water. And, there's beautiful flowers all around them, but they're still sad. It's like, life is good, except that, guess what? I miss you, Libra. You're the thing that's holding me back from being completely happy. And then underneath that, we have the Page of Cups. This is the apology. This is the apology for something that they've done. We have the Knight of Wands. You know, I have a sense that this person could have been a little bit of a player. The Knight of Wands is kind of here today, gone tomorrow. A little bit manipulative in the way that, you know, the King of Wands knows what he wants and he comes in and he gets it. But he does it because he's powerful. And he doesn't do it out of, you know, he doesn't need to manipulate anybody. He inspires people to do what he wants them to do. He inspires them, right? He figures out how to make it a win-win for everybody involved. The Knight of Pentacles is, I said that again. The Knight of Wands is a little bit of a different energy. Okay, there's a little manipulation here. They manipulate the people around them to get what they want. And it's not a win-win. It's like the knight wins and you lose. And I think that this person kind of came off to you as a Knight of Wands. They kind of came in, they got what they wanted, and they left. And there wasn't a lot of long-term commitment in their blood. Let's put it that way. Now, the King of Wands has a lot more commitment. You know, he's mastered everything. And gender doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card. There's some type of graduation from the Knight to the King. They're stepping into that. And that's why you have to take a nap. This person that you're dealing with is stepping into their King energy. When you dealt with them before, the last time you saw them, they were being the knight, and now they're trying to become the king. Now, I have to say, this is incredible because the next card underneath is the Ten of Cups, which is the milk and honey card, right? I mean, this person is your Ten of Cups. They are wanting to come in and bring a lot of balance. They want to take action. They want to communicate to you that they want to work on this relationship. They want this to work. They want to overcome all of the burdens of the past. They want to get on top of this. They want to break out of this cage that they put themselves in. They see you as the Queen of Cups. I mean, the underneath, oh my goodness. And then underneath that is the Two of Cups. They see you as their queen. Somebody that's lovely, that's nurturing, that is intuitive, is beautiful, is generous, loves herself as much as she loves everybody else around her. She's not overgiving. You know, she's kind of the epitome of somebody that is just so loving, so dear, so kind, so compassionate. And that's what they see you as. They know that you are their Two of Cups. And once again, gender doesn't matter. It's the energy of the card, but they are seeing you as their Two of Cups, as their Ten of Cups, as their milk and honey. And it's about them. They're working behind the scenes. I really get the sense that they're working behind the scenes. They're getting ready to graduate into the King of Wands energy. They're not there yet. That's why you have to take a nap. You're already there. You're already the queen. You're the Queen of Cups, right? You're already in the queen status. And it is about them just needing to, they just need a little more time. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're going to clarify these. So let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Tower. Yeah, there's a sudden, oh my goodness, a Fool. Fool is on the bottom. Lovers, Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Like, look at this. They want a fresh new start with you. This time around, it's different. This time around, they're not a knight. This time around, they're going to be the king. They have realized, they're coming into this sudden realization because the Tower is about, breaking down things that do not, weak foundations. Also eliminating things from our lives that do not, are not for our higher good. But it's also about epiphanies. It's also about sudden realizations. And what they've realized is that you were willing to work on this, and then you got tired of it. You were like, you know what? I'm tired of working with your Knight energy, and I'm going to go out and find my own 9 or 10 of Cups. The Eight of Cups is just like, I'm done with this. This is okay. There's, whatever. But guess what? I deserve more and I'm going to go find it. And, you know, I think that by having your energy be willing to walk away, and with this time for a nap, I think you really have. You've walked away and you have been healing yourself. You have been putting yourself into that Queen of Cups energy. You're taking this nap. You're like, yeah, I'm getting rested up. I've done all the work and now I need a nap. And this other person maybe took a nap first and now is having to do the work. But they really do. They want a fresh start with you. They want to start completely over with you. And then look at this. We have the Lover's card with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is wanting to have a long-term, loving relationship, committed relationship with you. And then the Hierophant. They want to marry you. And remember, we have the Four of Wands, which is another marriage card. They want to come in and have this long-term commitment. And, you know, if you don't want marriage or whatever, it's that the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. It is long-term. It's like, this is super long-term. This is not just like one decade. This is like 5-10 decades, you know. Really interesting. Okay, I'm so excited for you, Libra, because you know, I think also you're going to have a choice in the end, you know, when they come back. Okay, let's look at this King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Hanged Man, they are having to surrender something. Okay, so remember I said, well, they either have to get rid of something, surrender something that's in their life now, or they have to work on bringing something new into their life. They are having to surrender. There's some sacrifice that they are making, something that they are giving up. And, you know, that could be a career, a job, a person. It could be a hobby. It could be an addiction. There's something that they are finally surrendering because they have decided they want to come rushing back to you, Libra, and they want victory. They want victory in this relationship. They realize that in the past, they made the wrong decision. They snuck away in the middle of the night. They didn't tell you. Remember, we have that truth be told. They didn't tell you why they left. That's the truth that they're going to come in and tell you. They're going to share it with you. Look at this. Page of Wands with the Ace of Cups. They're coming in and not only offering their cup, but with the Page of Wands, it's like they have this strategy about how to move forward. This has taken so long. Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of like, really? I mean, I don't know. You've had a similar reading to this like every week for like a month or so. Really interesting. I'll have to say, though, you are getting really close to it. You know, once again, it's not because of what you're doing, Libra. You have done the work, right? You've earned the nap. This person just, they had a slow start. Let's put it that way. You know, they started out slow. They had more to learn than you. That could be. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, you are learning something new. They're coming in with an offer. They're coming in with information. They're coming in with an apology. And they're also wanting to hold on to you. But they also have some fears. You know, they're not really sure how you're going to react. They want to come in looking like the king. That's for sure. They really do. But in a way, they're kind of wondering, is it enough? Is it still going to be enough for Libra? Will Libra take me back? I've really, you know, I've upped my ante. You know, maybe they got a better job. Maybe they gave up something that they shouldn't have had in their life, you know. Maybe, you know, with those wand energies, maybe they had some other choices and you got tired of that. You know, you were like, hey, I want a commitment here. And they weren't ready for that yet. And now they are. But I think that they're really concerned, like, how am I going to prove to Libra that I am a king now and I'm not just a knight? So it's kind of interesting. I think that part of the reason that they are so slow in coming is because they're really trying to strategize. Like, how do I convince Libra? Okay, so you had the decision. The decision is in your in your court. So we have the Ace of Cups. They are coming in. You do want to accept it. There is part of you that really hopes that they have changed, that they aren't the Knight, that they are the King. You know, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. This is you stepping into your worth, realizing that you are the catch. And they're realizing it too. The Queen of Pentacles is the card in the deck that we think of as, you know, the true catch in romantic life. Or romantic love. You know, they're coming in. They want to offer this to you. They realize, oh my goodness, Libra is the one I really want to be with. And then look at this. They want a fresh start with you. They want to put all this pain in the past. And with this Knight of Swords on the bottom, I think they're getting clarity. They're going to come in and tell you that, yes, they may have looked at other options. Yes, they may have. And they may have, right? Or there was some confusion about whether or not you were the one or not. But now they have this clarity. And it's taken some time. It's taken some time. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm really sad without you. With the Five of Cups there. Okay, now, clarifying the strength. That's all the underneath. Clarifying the strength. You have the Two of Swords. And you really do have a decision. I think you're at a crossroads. This person comes in, is going to want to have this reunion with you. They're going to try to convince you that they are no longer a knight, that they are a king. But here you are. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Cups. You're the single, this is the single lady card, right? Putting a lot of your effort into your career, into looking good, into building friendships, into, you know, your interest, your hobbies, your home, whatever that is. Gender doesn't matter. It's just this independence. You have built your independence. You have become very strong. It's like, I don't need you anymore. You know, you may want them, but you definitely, like if there was codependency before, you have outgrown it. You have learned the lessons, and it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not playing that game anymore. And now the decision is yours. Now, I'm going to say with the Two of Wands here, you're at a crossroads. I really feel like the Judgment card should be here, but this is similar to the Judgment card in the fact that you can only choose one wand. And I think it's interesting because it's kind of like you're dealing with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands energy. It's your decision to decide, is this person really still a knight, or have they really graduated into a king? And it's kind of like you have to make the decision, right? You have to take off the blindfold and decide for yourself. This is where your intuition comes in, right? It's kind of asking those right questions. We had the Queen of Swords in the underneath. It's about asking the right questions, taking your time, figuring this out, but then taking off the blindfold. The Two of Swords also kind of is like blocking. You know, the swords are kind of up, like, not sure. You're taking your time with this, but at the same time, you know that you have the strength to be independent. You don't need this person. There may have been a time in your life where you felt like you needed them for financial reasons or emotional reasons or just codependent reasons, whatever it was. But you've built your independence. You know that you don't need them anymore. And it's about taking off the blindfold and making this decision now with your wiser eyes. You know, waking up from the nap and saying, you know what? I kind of know what I've been through, and I know how strong I am. And I am going to make this decision. I'm going to decide, are you the King of Wands or the Knight of Wands? And if you're the King of Wands, I think if you really think they're the king, you may go ahead and reunite with them. And if they're the knight, you're going to send them on their way. You're going to say no. And it may be that you go ahead and take another nap if you send them on their way. You may want to wait for them, because I do get the sense that there is this knowing down deep inside your heart that this is someone that you are meant to be with, and it just may not be right now. But I always say, you don't wait for anybody, right? Libra, go out and get the life that you really want. And, you know, you have a decision to make. Is this person really graduated or not? Okay, let's go to the soulmate cards and see if we can get some other information. Wow. Okay, travel's on the bottom. I think that they could be at a distance from you, in another city. They may have to travel to come to you. Or you may be thinking of, you know, going on some type of trip, and that might kind of almost, you know, trigger them into coming in a little bit more quickly. But look at what we have on this. They want to come in and give you an offer. And on here we have engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. Like there is an offer that they want to come in and give you, and an apology along with it. And then we have receive, open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. And I do feel like for some of you, when this person comes back and you listen to your intuition, you may be ready to receive their love. At the same time, I think that, you know, you are going to be testing to see if they really are a king, because we have an unawakened here. And it says unaware, 3D, ego, darkness, your twin flame is not yet ready. And that's why I think this time for a nap is here, right? They're not quite ready. Now, when they come in, your job, I think, is, you know, you're kind of like the teacher or the mentor or the inspiration for this person. I think with this King of Wands here, I think you've kind of inspired this person to kind of level up, you know, to get out of their ego, to, you know, understand that, you know, they're part of the collective, that there's more to, you know, being here than just their money in the materialistic world. And, you know, kind of like stepping into more of a King of Wands energy about how can we help the collective? What can we do together that maybe we couldn't do if we weren't together? Interesting. Okay, now let's take a look at your creativity oracle card. Actualization. You will achieve your full potential by virtue of your creativity and your honest pursuit of truth. And I think that that's it. I think when you were with this person before and they were a knight, right, that you didn't have all the truth. You may have felt like you had to ask a zillion questions to get the answer to one simple question, right? Like they may not have been, I'm not going to say a liar, right? Or they may not have outright lied to you, but there was some deception. They weren't completely honest at the same time. And, you know, a king will tell you the way it is. You know, they don't hold back the information. You ask a question, they will give you the answer. You know, it may not be the answer you want to hear, but they will give you the answer, the honest truth. And this person was a knight. Like, they weren't telling you everything. You know, they give you bits here, breadcrumbs, right? They give you a little bit here and a little bit there, but you were the one that had to connect all the dots. And, you know, you got kind of tired of that. It's kind of like, no. Because we had under here, truth be told, right? You wanted the truth. You were just like, hey, you know, if I'm going to be with you, I don't want to play these mind games. I just want the truth. Just tell me the truth. And if it's not what I want to hear, right? Sure, I might leave, but I want the truth. I want to know what I'm dealing with. Okay, now let's pull some romance angel cards and see what you have here. Oh, interesting. Separation is on the bottom, and it also drops. So I think a lot of you are in separation. Finances and career, interesting. You know, this person's finances and career may be part of the obstacle right now. They may be trying to get their finances in shape because they may appear to be more of a knight if, you know, their finances aren't just exactly where they should be. You know, you have been working on your finances. You are looking good, right? You have everything. You're independent. You're financially independent. And they may feel like, oh, I'm not really up to caliber with Libra. I gotta really get my finances in shape. Or they may be waiting on a promotion or something, right? Because the king has everything he needs. He doesn't need any money. And the knight, sometimes has to ask the king or the queen for money. You didn't want that. Okay, so with our romance angel cards, we have codependency. I think you did have somewhat of a codependent relationship, perhaps, with this person in the past, and it could be about finances. Maybe you were having to financially support this person or something like that. But there was codependency. But you have learned that you deserve love. And you're willing to wait for a king to arrive, whether it's this person or somebody else. You're ready to wait for the king. And then look at what we have here, passion. There is a lot of passion in this relationship because you do have the Two of Cups here, and then you have the milk and honey, the Ten of Cups, right? I mean, there is a lot of passion in this relationship. It's like I think it's interesting too because the wands are all about passion, right? Lots of, sexual chemistry when you see the wands. And this person, and, it's a passionate love. It really is. I mean, that part of your relationship was not bad. It was something else that was. So, anyway, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I do think that there is something there. Okay, so we're going to pull your Lover's Oracle card and Libra. Once again, if you've enjoyed this reading or resonated with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's see what your message is. There's your artwork, and it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This is your person speaking out to you. They are trying. Their love is really deep. Now, we know that. You have the Passion card. You have the Two of Cups. You have the milk and honey, right? You've had the Ten of Cups show up. They're seeing you as their Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion here. And all they're saying is, hey, look deep in your heart. Okay? And they goofed up. They did something. Okay? And I'm not saying that you need to take them back. But what they're saying is, hey, just keep in mind the love. Just keep focusing on the love. Keep dreaming in your nap time about the love, because they are trying to progress themselves to be a king, and they do want to come back and try to, regenerate this. So, Libra, I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.